Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories happening right now. And topping the list, the Gatlinburg Bypass is closed until further notice after heavy rain and flooding caused a landslide over the weekend. You know, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park and Sevier County EMA sharing these photos with us where you can see mud and smaller trees laying out in the roadway. When talking to drivers in the area today, they say the road closure has caused the Parkway leading to downtown Gatlinburg to back up, causing obviously some lengthy delays.
It's insane, almost as bad as Jeep Week when the traffic was backed up for felt like hours. It gets pretty clogged up. Specific times of the day are worse, but you know, for the most part, it's just heavy traffic. In the morning times, heavy traffic coming in, and in the evening times, heavy traffic going out at this section right here.
Gatlinburg's Convention and Visitors Bureau say the park has a large influence on tourism in the area, but the closure has actually brought more people through downtown. New developments for you tonight. That's next on the 7th. 3 Union County deputies have been fired following a TBI investigation into 2 inmate deaths. A public records request shows Christopher Snyder, Jesse Hooper, and Edward Tolliver were all fired for not properly observing inmates during inmate checks. Now, we previously reported the deaths of 37-year-old Justin Davis and 52-year-old Benjamin Hibbert, a former Knox County Sheriff's Office employee. Davis was found unresponsive in his cell 1 month ago. Hibbert died around a week later while in jail custody. TBI was requested to investigate by 8th Judicial District Attorney General Jared Effler. Next on the 7, a former West High School teacher charged with rape has now been indicted on an additional sexual battery charge. Knox County grand jury indicted Chad Brooks after the Knoxville Police Department said it identified a new victim. Now, Brooks was previously indicted for 16 counts of aggravated statutory rape and statutory rape by an authority figure against one victim between January 2024 and March of this year. In June, Knox County schools released the findings of an internal investigation into allegations made against Brooks and another member of the school's football coaching staff. As a result, Brooks was placed on leave and his contract was not renewed. Next on the 7, an exchange of emails obtained by 6 News shows how a University of Tennessee professor responded after being suspended for comments about Charlie Kirk. 2 weeks ago, we told you when Chancellor Don D. Plowman placed the assistant professor of anthropology on administrative leave pending termination proceedings. At the time, Plowman said that no statement endorsing a campus shooting can be acceptable. And an email signed by Chancellor Plowman lays out university expectations as well as the code of conduct. Another email shows the assistant professor apologized for her comment, calling it ineloquent and heartless. She also said her words came from anger and grief and that they now haunt her. Now, if you would like to read the assistant professor's full response to Chancellor Plowman, look for this story on our website at wate.com. Next on the 7, a 6 on your side traffic alert. A section of Alcoa Highway northbound will be shut down this weekend. Now, this again will be northbound lanes in between Governor John Sevier and UT Medical Center. The closure will start right after midnight on Saturday morning and be complete by 6 a.m. on Tuesday. Now, it will allow crews to blast and remove rock from the slope next to the highway. Southbound lanes should be unaffected aside from maybe some ongoing rolling roadblocks, but there are alternate routes that you can take.
We're suggesting that people use Pellissippi Parkway westbound to I-40, and then they can access that area from there. Another alternate route is to use John Sevier Highway to Chapman Highway. So there are multiple ways to get around.
Keep in mind this closure is dependent on weather conditions. If there is inclement weather, the work will be rescheduled to the weekend of October 18th. Looking ahead to tomorrow, Knoxville City Council is prepared to take up a vote on the future of Chilhowee Park. City Council delayed 2 previous votes dealing with the future of the park because of community pushback. Since then, additional public meetings have been held, so now we wait to see what is decided tomorrow night. The Emerald Youth Foundation's proposal is to turn the Tennessee Valley Fair's midway space into athletic fields, courts, walking trails. Proposal was revised last week. The changes come with tighter protections on how the land can be used, also doubling Emerald Youth's required use of the land from 20 years to 40. And we are your local election headquarters. Tonight, we are on your side with what you need to know about a change to early voting for the 2025 City of Knoxville regular election. The Election Commission says the Expo Center will be closed the first 4 days of early voting. Early voting begins October 15th, but you will not be able to vote at the Expo Center until the 20th. That's a Monday. 5 city council races are on the ballot, so is the city's proposed half-point sales tax increase. During early voting, you do not have to vote at your assigned precinct. You do, however, on Election Day. Now, early voting ends on October 30th. Election Day will follow on November 4th.